Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to look at Unit 4, the first day, of Introduction to Matrices and then Simple Operations on Matrices. Your learning goals for today: I can determine the dimensions of a matrix, I can add and subtract two matrices, and I can multiply a matrix by a scalar. So, what is a matrix? Basically, a matrix is a rectangular array that is used to arrange numbers in rows and columns. Basically, it's a fancy name for a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet. The order or dimension of a matrix is the size. Now, here's how you're going to write about your sizes. You're going to write it as the row times the column. So this matrix over here that I have, matrix, has 2 rows and 1, 2, 3 columns. So this would be a 2 by 3 matrix. 2 by 3. So this X right here, you're going to read it as by. Okay, so you're always going to have row times column or row by column. Okay, two matrices are considered equal if their dimensions are equal, so they're both 2 by 3s, and the elements are in the same places. So if a 2 is in the space 1, 1, on the other matrix, it has to be 1, 1 as well. Adding and subtracting matrices is pretty easy. Basically, all you're going to do is add or subtract the corresponding cells of each matrix together. So the 1, 1 area and the 1, 1 area are going to go together. Now, matrices need to be of the same order. Basically, they need to be the same dimensions. If not, your answer is going to be undefined. So let's add some together. So basically, I'm going to take this number and add them together. So -2 plus -9 is, draw my new matrix, -11. 6 plus 8 is 14. 10 plus 10 is 20. 12 plus 23 is 35. -3 plus 0 is -3. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So I had started with a 2 by 3 matrices. Notice how they're the same order, and I ended up with a 2 by 3. That will always happen. Let's try these 3 by 3s. So 6 minus a -9. Careful, we're subtracting now. So 6 minus a -9 is 6 plus 9, which is 15. 4 minus 8 is a -4. 9 minus 10 is -1. 9 minus 23 is a -14. -3 minus 0 is still just -3. 8 minus 2 is 6. -5 minus 21 is -26. -2 minus 7 is -9. And 4 minus 0 is 4. Not too bad, right? Just basically combine the two places together to make one new one. Let's look at scalar multiplication. So, scalar multiplication is basically multiply the contents by the matrix outside. Why it's called scalar multiplication? Any numbers in what's known as linear algebra, basically matrix algebra, any number that's like this is called a scalar. So any number that's not in a matrix is called a scalar number. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this 2 into everybody. So it's going to look something like this. 2 times -2, 2 times 1, 2 times 0, and 2 times 7. Basically, my resulting matrix, a 2 by 2, is -4, 2, 0, and 14. Not too bad, right? Here is the ultimate one, matrix equations. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to combine everything and then solve for x and y. So, very first thing I notice is I have addition. Let's do the inside of the parentheses first. So I'm going to have 3. Let's combine. 5x plus 3, so that's just 5x plus 3. -2 plus 7 is 5. 6 plus -5 is -11. And negative 4 plus negative y is just negative 4 minus y. That still equals negative 21, 15, 3, and negative 24. Alright, now let's give this scalar in. Let's give this scalar in to everybody. So if I multiply by 3, I'm going to get 15x plus 9. And I'm going to get 15 there. Negative 33 there, and a negative 12 minus 3y. There we go. Now, if they are equal, that means that this guy has to be equal to that guy. So, let's find x. So I know 15x plus 9 equals negative 21. So let's start solving here. So I subtract 9, get negative 30, divide by 15. So x equals negative 2. Now, I still need y though. So I know negative 12 minus 3y is equal to negative 24, because they're both the same element in the side. So I'm going to have negative 12 minus 3y equals negative 24. Looks like I have to add 12. Divide by negative 3. So it looks like we get y equals 4. That's the end of this video. See you later, Sabers.